Hi, so I'm Lorien. I'm a landscape gardener and have been so for quite a while. And the reason that I got into trading was, so I usually work winters out in a ski resort. And when coronavirus kind of hit, it really just kind of threw all of that out of the window, and I find myself sort of back at home, not really knowing sort of what to do in my life, and I had a job to go back to, but I was thinking more and more that I wanted to start building my sort of extra incomes and looking at ways that I can make money outside of just the 9 to 5 job. A lot of what I'd learned was sort of through free YouTube videos and that kind of thing, and I was really just struggling to kind of learn how to piece all of the information that I'd learned together in order to become a profitable trader. And this is something that LTI has really helped me with massively. Whether their course really did gain results, whether the information was really as thorough as it claimed to be, and just generally sort of whether LTI really what it said it was. I'd spoken to quite a few other companies before, and I'd even actually bought a course from another company that turned out to just be not really of any use to me whatsoever. So it was really nice to sort of find a company that was really willing to be open about who they were, and answer any questions that I had before joining them. I spent a lot of time sort of looking into various different companies that I could potentially go with to learn from. And I think one of the biggest concerns that I had, and that I think a lot of people have, is whether people are actually genuine in what they say. A lot of the time when you speak to people, they really don't want to sort of give you any proof of what they can actually do, and just try and sort of sell you something before they're actually willing to show who they are. And I find with LTI, it was very different to this. Every question I asked was answered in a timely fashion, and in full, and there was really sort of no information withheld or question left unanswered. So I would recommend trading because for the time freedom that it allows. Once you're willing to put in the effort and learn the task and learn how you are supposed to trade, it can really open up an opportunity to experience a lot more freedom with your time within life, and obviously the financial gains that are also linked to that. I also just think that it's a really quite enjoyable thing. It gets the heart rate going a little bit. There's a little element of excitement to it when you place a trade and you watch it win. And yeah, I just think it's really something that captures your interest and makes you fall in love with it. So my experience of learning to trade with LTI has been absolutely brilliant from the get-go. Andy and his team are really helpful. There's never a question that won't get answered as long as you're willing to ask it. And I think the more effort that you're willing to put in, the more return that you'll get from it, both in the sense of learning the information and being able to put it onto a screen, and the support that you get as well. The more serious that you show you are with it, the more help that there's going to be for you, and the more Andy and his team are going to be willing to really sort of take your trading to the next level and make this something that really could be a future for you. So the results I've got from LTI have massively improved since I started with them. And one of the biggest results I've got so far was actually a recent trade on cable. The indicators that LTI provides, along with the information, really allow you to get specific about where your entry points are, where your stop losses are, to make them tighter and really result in some big sort of high risk to reward situations. So the most recent trade that I had off of cable, I entered about 2 pips below its maximum height on a sell trade, and returned a 4-to-1 profit of just over £2,000 on my £50,000 demo account. My sort of improvements within trading, especially since joining the LTI, are really focused around my psychology. I really feel much more confident in the trades that I'm taking, and so therefore it allows me to spend a lot more time away from the markets, and really starts to make it what I'd hope to be in that sort of sense of doing something alongside work and alongside my daily routine that I don't have to spend too much time on, but has real possibilities for my future. I'd also say that my technical analysis has improved massively, much as a result of being able to sort of build a picture with all of the different information that Andy has provided in the course, and how he has really sort of taught you to piece it all together and really find those high probability opportunities and successfully trade. So some of my long-term goals include eventually being able to at least move to part-time work rather than working full-time as a 9 to 5. I really want to be able to free up some time and sort of gain that location freedom that will allow me to go and see a bit more of the world whilst not having to spend years and years saving up in order to do so, but actually being able to earn money alongside it. I really hope moving into the future that it will also provide me a way to really sort of build my financial security and provide me with money that I can then look to invest in other things that are then gonna really sort of allow me to build that passive income. So I'm really excited by the opportunity to trade a funded account with LTI. I think it's a really great way for people who maybe don't have the funding themselves in order to get the opportunity at really making a success of this and really earning the kind of money that could be life-changing from it. The support that you get around it is really great as well, and gives me a lot of confidence in being able to not only trade the funded account but trade it successfully with the support that I need moving forward, and really sort of make a success of things. I would definitely recommend LTI. They're an absolutely brilliant company. The team are really useful. They're really helpful, really nice, really easy to get along with, and the information that you're provided with is absolutely brilliant. I mean, Andy's got so many years experience trading, and it's really nice to meet someone within trading who's genuine and really willing to help you as much as possible in order to achieve your goals and your dreams from this. It's a really brilliant way to potentially free up a lot more time within your life, whilst also accessing the opportunity to earn a lot more than most normal jobs would allow you to do so. It's also just something that's really enjoyable. It really sort of gets your heart going when you have those winners, and the ups and downs are all part of it, and it's really great. And there's really no one better that you could be doing this with than the LTI.